Hi, it's Joey Reynolds, me in front of a picture of Cam Newton. What production, huh? Great, big production value on this show. And boy, was that Super Bowl super produced. Wow, except for the singing, I didn't like it too well. I am wearing my Bruno Mars kryptonite underwear, getting ready for the dance. Everybody's trying to be Michael Jackson, and he's original, you know? I mean, even the imitation that Beyond Me, Beyonce did her impression of Janet Jackson, who did her impression of Michael, and it would have been a lot easier to watch if she had an equipment failure like Janet did. I got my Buffalo shirt on. This is Florida, and we don't usually have cold weather, but we got it for an hour. The one sweater, we pass it around to everybody in Fort Lauderdale. The Cam Newton thing here, let me tell you about that. He's sitting on the pity potty, and every Newton's been a winner, every one of them. Isaac Newton, Wayne Newton, Fig Newton, everybody's been a winner. Cam Newton's a winner, but you got to making the Super Bowl is a win. I mean, that's great. You just gotta wait your turn. You know, I mean, I've had ratings that suck. I've had times when I've been celebrated, and other times when I got booed by 14,000 people at the Meadowlands. You know, that's no fun. It's I was rooting for Obama back then, a few years ago. Luke Christie tried to come to my rescue. You know him. It's amazing how people turn on you when you get into politics. Politics is like, you know, it's a strange bedfellows, Shakespeare said. It's a format for radio and television because that's all they talk about. Every day we have elections. You know, the trouble with Donald Trump is he's had more than a 4-hour election. He ought to see Ellis. I think he did. You talk about a guy, if he lost, what a pity potty that would be. My God, you would never hear that bang from... You'd hear it from the moon, on the moon. He's unbelievable. He's a personality, television personality. We're personalities over principles. That's the problem. But everything's changed. I mean, even the Eagles have recorded Hotel Tobago. It's just a different world we live in, and you got to get with it. You got to go with the flow. If you cannot text with 2 thumbs, then you're not very hip. And I know that young people are ruling. When I was a kid, we thought Eisenhower was an old man, and we thought Nixon didn't look good on TV, and we voted for Kennedy. He was kind of cute. And we all wanted to do something interesting, like join the, I guess we were going to look for that Peace Corps, but I never did do that, but we talked about it. Then we found out you had to actually leave home and not get an allowance. But, you know, there's a different kind of a world right now, and I know the younger people try to kill our Social Security, and they want my reverse mortgage, which is on my grave. And you're just not going to get rid of me so easily because I'm relevant. And I love millennials. You can't strike me out. I appeal to both the young and the old because I'm borderline curmudgeon. And that's what you have to be these days. Now, oh yeah, Bernie. Bernie looks a little bit like Larry David. That's right, doesn't he? Curb your enthusiasm now while I show you this. But the guy who would really be my favorite choice for office, if we're going to pick a celebrity, would be Paul Schaefer. But he's Canadian. One of the other guys is Canadian too, I think. I don't know. It don't matter. Murdoch is Australian. Everybody's from somewhere else anyway, except for the guys who own the casinos. So that's it. It's a Reynolds rap.